Hey, it's Mary. Welcome to my kitchen. So today I am back from a workout and realized I need to get some greens put together. So I've got a process in place here to do what I call batching my lettuce greens. Leafy greens that I use in my lettuce for salads and stuff. And I wanted to share how I do this. So just real quickly, this is easy. Just set up a production line is what I do. And let me walk you through each of the steps. So in this is where I clean the lettuce. I happen to be doing red leaf lettuce, and it is an organic lettuce. So I try to look for that so I can keep my pesticide loads down. And I'm washing it with, frankly, unless somebody shows me something different that I love, I'm loving this Trader Joe's fruit and vegetable wash. It's a liquid. I can put a little dollop in there, or I can use it to wash an apple or a pear or whatever. But I love that stuff. I don't taste it on my food afterwards, and it's got a it's made with some just really basic ingredients. You can see coconut oil, corn oil, grapefruit seed extract, lemon extract. So I wash everything. I want all the transportation soils, people handling and touching it in the stores. I want all that stuff off, plus any pesticides that might be there, even though it's organic, oversprays, and there's likely to be a few pesticides, though not as bad as the conventional. So anyway, I wash everything. It starts here. I agitate it in here, and then I move it over to here. And these are full leaves, full heads of lettuce. And this is my salad spinner. I'm just putting it here to drain it for a moment. Once it drains, then I bring it over to my cutting board. And at my cutting board, I'm cutting it in a couple of ways. I'm using my ceramic knife, and I like the ceramic because the greens don't rust as much. I find when I use a metal knife, even though it's a nice stainless steel blade, that they will, and all of the greens will rust ultimately, but much less quickly when I use the ceramic. So I try to do things that I find extend the life of my produce, and if each little thing kind of adds up to make, help it last longer, which makes it, less stuff I'm throwing out, and it tastes better longer, and just everything makes a lot of sense. So what I do with my lettuce, I cut it this way, and I'm coming off in maybe like 1-inch increments here, and then I come in and I cut it this direction because I just want to be able to pick it up. I mean, most of us are, busy, and if I have to stop and cut it with a knife all the time, there's something to be said to slow down your eating, but I like to just make it easy. And that way, if I need something to go, I can pack it in my to-go stuff, and I've got, again, just an easy way to eat some greens. Then, once it's cut up here, now remember, it came from the wash. It dripped a little bit here, and I'm cutting it here, but I do want to get that cleaner off. So what I do is I bring it back over here when it's done, and I rinse it again. And so there's a little bit of a back and forth step going on, but I want to get it rinsed really good. Once it's rinsed, and then I do spin it, because this is my spinner, then, and only then, does it go in here. And this container, the reason why I like it, yes, it's plastic, but I haven't found one that works as a substitute for me yet. I'm not heating anything in here, but I am storing these greens that are now ready to eat. What I like about it is I can see how much is in here. This is a pretty good size container. Look at the size of my hand, right? And I will pack this full of greens. And in the bottom, there's a removable grate, and that keeps the greens from getting down in any fluids that, I don't want them sitting in water, but it also allows the air to circulate around them. And then the other part is when the lid goes back on, this lid has a perforation at either end, and so I can cap it. It is a Rubbermaid product, and it's their produce saver, but I can cap this, and then those that perf is going to allow it to breathe a little bit. So between that and the grate on the bottom, I find that this really helps my produce to last longer. So as many of you know and have heard me say many times, good, better, best, right? If I'm going to be able to eat more greens more quickly and easily and often, then I'm going to eat more greens. So this is what works for me. I wanted to share it and suggest that maybe for you, come up with something that works for you. Steal what I've done if you want. I don't care. I'm here to share. So again, I wash, we drip dry, we cut, then we rinse, and then we put in the container. So let me know what you come up with if you come up with a process that works for you, and I'd love to hear more about how you're eating more greens in your life. Talk to y'all soon and be well. Bye now.